Hello everyone, Austin here with another video, and this is of course the restoration, or not the restoration, but the fixing project of the Banchero. And Road King was actually right in the one comment. I got to looking the hood over and I looked a little closer and it does say right there, Puffy Banchero. And yeah, I was very surprised, and I thank you so much for pointing that out. I actually really started looking, and there it is. I got wonderful, wonderful news. The carburetor is sparkly as can be. The gas tank inside is no more corroded, doesn't have giant clumps of dirt and rust anymore. And by the way, there's my lovely Maytag in there, in a box. Protect it. So now, my dad and I are going to be looking for spark, and as we go on this video, I will be showing you where everything's at, what everything does underneath the flywheel, and my dad and I are going to find spark, and yeah, and then we'll put everything back together, I guess, in part 4, and part 5 will be, or no, this one will be putting everything back together. Part 4 will be welding and putting the hood back on and everything, and then part 5 will be it running. So let's go ahead and find that spark, shall we? Alrighty, so we finally took off the flywheel and we got it all sanded up now, and we also got the contact points there all sanded up, and underneath here was the condenser? Points?
Points and condenser.
Oh, the points. And anyhow, so my dad made sure that they were okay and everything, and so now we sanded this up, and now we're going to put the flywheel back on and see if it has spark, and as he spins it, possibly I will show off and see if it has spark, and we can all celebrate. So let's try this out. Anyhow, we just spun it over, and I forgot to hold the camera, but as you can see here, I'm going to spin it over here. Okay, my dad will spin it here for me. There we go. As you can see, we finally have spark now. Thank goodness. I'm really happy now. As you see, there's a second spark there. So all we gotta do now is, I believe, put everything back together, and then this will end it for part 3. Yeah, part 3. I couldn't count there for a second. I apologize. Alrighty, guys. So this is another part of part 3. We actually got everything back together now. Thank goodness, everything's back together. And actually in part 3 here, we might do our first test run of this thing. I ain't sure yet. And then of course in part 4, finally, we'll be welding these. And part 4 will be Saturday, not Friday. So, I can't wait to hit this sucker run. So anyhow, our test run is going to be part 3 here. And after that, we're going to weld that in part 4, and yeah, and then part 5 will be putting it all back together and getting it prepped for a show. So anyhow, I'm going to go ahead and put the top back on, and then I'll be right back. Alrighty. And it runs. Anyhow, guys, this has been Austin with the Fixing the Banchero Part 3. Hope you guys enjoyed this part, considering I got it going. It's its first ever test run, and it's its first time running in over 20 to 30 years. Surprisingly, yeah. So I hope if you guys enjoy this, please comment, rate, and subscribe for more of these parts. The next part, which is part 4, my dad and I will be welding those pieces back on, putting the hood back on, and then it's finished. It really is. I never knew that in such a week's time that this could happen, guys. Remember, this is what I'm going to say. If you have anything in mind and you go for it, remember, anything's possible. Anything is. Please take that and keep it in your mind forever. This has been Austin with the Fixing the Banchero Part 3. Thank you so much for watching. Have a good day.